Hi Capricorn, welcome to Karma Light Readings. I'm Karma. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, please make sure that you subscribe, like this video, and if you're returning, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate all of your support. So here's the deal, Capricorn. I have tried to record your video 4 times, and every time I get to the end, something happens where my camera either stops or something happens where the video is just no longer working. So this is now your 5th reading, and we're gonna see why Spirit didn't want the other messages to come through. And so maybe we'll get some deeper messages right now from Spirit for you guys. So this is Capricorn's reading for August 2019. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so I had a few cards fly out during the pre-shuffle, okay, and it was opportunity to forgive. So that's letting me know, okay, here we go. Opportunity to forgive is letting me know that there's a situation coming up that will allow you to either forgive somebody else, yourself, or forgive the situation as a whole. I feel like this is too high. And forgive the situation as a whole, and that healing will take place, okay? And so the cards now that I just got are pretty much in line with the opportunity to forgive. So Spirit is letting me know, first of all, they're asking you, what is it that you desire, Capricorn? What is it that you really want out of life and for yourself? Not just materialistically, but what are your true desires that you would like to accomplish and experience in life as far as within your relationship with yourself and your relationship with others? And they're asking you to write it down, to just kind of write down what it is that you want so that you can get it out of your head and out of your thought realm and onto paper here in the 3D to help it manifest quicker, okay? There's a situation, and I think this is pertaining to the opportunity to forgive situation and to heal, but there's a situation that they're telling you that they want you to accept it for exactly how it is, because I have acceptance. This was actually the first card that flew out. So that lets me know that there's a situation, I think, that you're kind of trying to look at it from all angles to figure it out instead of accepting it for face value and for exactly what it is. They're asking you to kind of dig deep, not too deep, but dig inside, not just looking at the outside of the situation, and find the lesson that you can take from it and leave everything else. And understand that the situation had to happen the way that it happened. There's a reason for it, okay? It's going to help promote you, so to speak, elevate you in life in some way, shape, or form. There was something that you can take from this that is going to be valuable. And again, the card that came out after that is Shower of Abundance. So that's just letting me know that not only what I was saying before of elevating and kind of leveling up in life, because that would be considered abundance, but they're also saying that you might be a little concerned right now financially. I don't think it's something detrimental. I'm just feeling some of you are starting to get a little concerned and worried about bills that may need to be paid on time or some debt that you're trying to get paid off. And Spirit is saying, don't worry about that. Accept everything. And this could even be, for those of you Capricorn, this could even be about money. This could be the situation that they want you to accept as well. But they're asking you to not worry so much about it, and to give those worries and concerns to Spirit, and instead know that you're going to be okay, and stop focusing on the lack of something, okay? Don't focus on your lack of, but instead focus on what it is that you want as if it's already there. And also Spirit is just reminding you to ask them anything that you need help with, any requests, questions, anything that you need understanding on. You have to ask them specifically. You can't just expect any sort of guidance from the universe without asking, because we were given free will. And so all energy, all spirit, all beings are governed by the universal law of free will. And that means that we have the free will to make our own decisions. And if we choose not to ask God or spirit for assistance or guidance, he's not going to give it to us. We have to specifically ask. But they are ready and waiting for you to ask, because they do want to guide and help you, Capricorn. So I feel like you're a little frustrated with how things have been going, and this could be a situation that is pertaining to your family or rooted to your family, okay? It could be with one family member. It could be just a situation with your family as a whole. I feel like it's very emotional. I'm not feeling too much pain in the emotion, and so that's letting me know that I don't think it's a majority of you that are feeling that, but I do think there's a situation with some of you regarding a family member or your family as a whole that is just emotional in the sense of stressful, kind of hindering. Somebody feels like it's hindering their ability to do something, and it's just very anxious. Like, how are we going to figure this out? Okay, that's how I'm feeling. And Spirit is saying that I think you feel like it's not moving fast enough, or it's not solving itself quick enough. Something isn't happening as quickly as you'd like, okay? And Spirit is saying that you're forgetting to take the time to recognize the small progress that you have made. They're saying that small progress is still progress. Everything happens in divine timing. And they're acknowledging you for I think that a lot of you have been trying really hard to focus on your thoughts and focus on your energy. Like, what am I putting out in the universe, so that you know what you're getting back. And Spirit is saying that they're recognizing you focusing and trying to shift your perspective and shift your thought process to happier thoughts and more in line, with a positive vibration. But that they need you to let go of the need to control how quickly something is going to happen, okay? They are guiding you and they are with you. And they're recognizing you for the progress that you're making, but they're just asking you to also recognize it yourself and recognize that you are making progress no matter how slow you think it is. So if we can get a few more messages here from Spirit from this deck. I'm going to be using 2 more decks today, and I have the name of the decks in the description below. So again, somewhere in your immediate universe, you are off balance. So the universe operates much like our breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And I feel like somewhere you're giving too much or you're receiving too much, but somewhere it's off balance. So you're kind of like this. This will show up and manifest physically in the form of resentment. You could be resenting a situation or resenting someone because you're feeling like you're putting so much in and not getting anything back. Okay, that's a way to know that something is off balance. And Spirit is saying that they feel like it's definitely giving of yourself too much, because the 2 cards that you have were giving and receiving in play. Okay, and so that just lets me know that you've been focused too much on one thing, whether it's work or whether it's a situation with your family, that you're really just, you're like the Energizer Bunny on one specific topic, Capricorn. You're like only zoned in on that. That's all you want to do. You're not really wanting to do anything else because you're really wanting to focus on this. And Spirit is saying they need you to come out of that zone and focus on some other things around you. Play. Free your mind, loosen up. Don't just be stuck in this one set, okay? Because it's making you off balance, because you're not experiencing or opening up to be able to receive what other opportunities the universe has to bring to you. So let's go ahead and take a look at, these are Work Your Light cards, and I really like these cards, especially when you're trying to get some deep soul answers. So again, this is for Capricorn, August 2019. if we can just have a message. Let's see. So, how funny. So, in the first deck, I showed you that you got play, okay? The second deck, Capricorn, the very first card to fly out is play. So, really, Spirit's really trying to get this message across. I think that you're just not, you're being so serious. Like, no, what I just heard was adult. You're being like, stop focusing on being so much of an adult. That's not all there is to life, Capricorn. Focus on having fun and relaxing and letting loose and just celebrating. And you don't need a reason to celebrate. Just celebrate because you're here, right? And Spirit is saying yes. They're just saying the answer is just yes. So whatever you're questioning or wondering about right now, the answer to it is yes. Okay. So I hope that helps you in some way. But that was a message that Spirit wanted to make sure that you had, Capricorn. So let's see if we can get a few more messages out of this deck. And then I'm also going to use tarot in a moment as well. So again, just messages, Spirit, for Capricorn, August 2019. Okay, so they're asking you to get grounded. So remember, Capricorn, you're an earth sign, and I am too. They're telling you to get grounded. You're very sensitive to energy, and you're very sensitive to especially when you come in contact with other people or specific situations. If you're not shielding yourself or protecting yourself, and if you're not cutting cords at the end of the night, you're going to then feel this energy and keep this energy in your energy and mistake it for yourself. That's like a whole lot of energies there. So you know what I'm saying? So you really want to make sure that you every night are cleansing yourself, removing energy. It's very simple. If you're not sure how to do it, just Google, how do I clear my energy? Or how do I cut cords? And it's very simple. It's all visualization, okay? And setting the intention. And by setting an intention, that just means that you trust that it is working. And for a lot of us, for a lot of people, you can actually feel sometimes the energy leaving. I know when I visualize cutting cords or asking other people's energy to leave, I actually feel it, and it feels like a tornado, and I can feel it spiraling out from my toes through the tip of my head. So it's a pretty cool feeling. I don't know if any of you have experienced it. Have you ever experienced it? Mom? My mom's over here. Do you experience... You weren't listening? She wasn't listening. Okay. So let's see. So they're just telling you to go ahead and get grounded. And a great way to do that, because you're an earth sign, is to connect with nature. And for me personally, connecting with nature can be putting my feet in the sand or in grass and walking barefoot. But I really enjoy just sitting in the sun with my eyes closed and really feeling the sun like sinking into my skin, feeling the air on my body. And that's how I connect. And that's when I really feel like I'm one with everything, when my eyes are closed and meditating. So that's a good way to get grounded as well. Another favorite of mine is envisioning roots, like tree roots, coming out of your feet and just breaking down all the way through the ground and connecting to the core of the earth. Let's see, what else do we have? So pretty much, this is so funny. So while I'm telling you to clear your energy and cut cords, and I'm shuffling, the card that came out was protection, and it literally says, cut the cords. So if you're not sure how to do that, Google that. But protection. So we talked about protection earlier, and I was talking about, shielding yourself and shielding your energy. Because you are so highly sensitive to other people's energy, Capricorn, you subconsciously, when you're around others and connecting, not only are you taking in some of theirs, but you're leaving some of your energy with them too. And when we fail to protect ourselves or put a shield over or cut cords at night, we're losing fragments of our soul, of our energy, okay, of who we are. And they're asking you to call back your power. Okay, so they are asking you to cut cords. They are asking you to visualize others' energy leaving and all of the energy that you've given and left. Even this could be from old relationships. Give me back all of my energy. I call it all back to me, okay? And really to help, it's going to help you heal any inner wounds that you have that you're unaware of, bringing you whole and making you whole again, Capricorn. I do have inner temple, so that's letting me know that they're asking you to really take the time to tune into your heart portal, the portal of your heart, which is your soul. Take the time to meditate and go deep within, getting to know who you are on a more intimate level than you have before. And they're asking you to take on the task of working through any cycles or patterns that may be repetitive in your family line. So if you are seeing similar situations in your family or similar cycles happen within your family, they're asking you to take notice of that and to see where is that stemming from, and how can I prevent this from happening again. And that's really all about breaking the chain, breaking ancestral patterns by healing your inner wounds and releasing them back out into the universe as light. And then that's how you rewrite the future for your children or other children that will be born into your family, so that they don't have to continue down the same path. And it could be single parents are a common thing in your family, or it could be anything like that is common. Maybe you and the women in your family only have you have a girl and then there's no father. I know that's similar in a lot of families, but there's a way to work through specific wounds, or it could be self-esteem, or it could be the way you communicate with people, and then working on that and fixing that within yourself so that it reflects outwardly different to the new generation of your family. And that's how it will change and fix within yours. So Spirit, if we can get 2 more messages for Capricorn from this deck before I move into tarot. So again, Spirit wants to remind you that just what I was saying, that when you heal yourself, it's called double mission. And what it means is channeling, it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. And what it means is pretty much what I was just saying to you, that when you heal yourself, you in turn are healing others, right? You're uplifting others because you're changing the vibration or the frequency that you are emitting out, so that when other people receive your energy, it's a level up, it's a notch up. And then that's the energy that they're going to be required to meet as they evolve. And that's how you break those patterns and those cycles. And the last card that we have from the Work Your Light deck is the Sisterhood of the Rose. So this is just a reminder. It's your overall message here, Capricorn, is they're really asking you to go in deep, heal any wounds so that you can set a more positive frequency or vibration that you are sending out into the world. Sisterhood of the Rose is asking you to take the time to look around you and to see the beauty in everything, even the arguments, to find the beauty in everything, and understand that is happiness, is just finding the beauty and knowing the lesson. There's a lesson in everything. Even when you're upset or angry, there's a lesson, there's healing, and there's deep understanding, there's healing, and then there's releasing it back into the universe as positive energy. Spirit, what messages do we have for Capricorn for August 2019? Let's see. One more shuffle if we don't get anything. Eight of Cups. So again, you may be going through this whole month of August. I feel like Spirit is just telling you to really focus this month about going within yourself. Go on this spiritual journey. You're going through a transition within your life. You're making progress, okay? So we saw the steady progress in the beginning, Capricorn, and this is just a reminder that they recognize the progress that you're making, okay? They recognize you noticing where you need to change things, noticing where things need to get better. And they recognize that you've been putting in the effort, and they're saying, good job, keep on this journey. The Eight of Cups is somebody who goes off in search of something. You're looking for something. You feel as though something is missing. And oftentimes when we feel that something is missing, okay, when we feel that something is missing, we look for it externally. And we don't look for it internally, which is actually where it is. Everything that you're looking for and everything that you're missing and feeling and wanting, you can truly find inside of you. It's not a myth. I used to think it was like just some you know, form of expression that people said, and it had no real meaning. Now, obviously, I understand that it's not true. Sometimes you have to go through some really dark experiences to really understand that, and to force yourself to dig deep and realize that it really all is inside of you. Next, I have Cancer's energy. So this is the Chariot card. So again, this is just letting me know that you are going on a journey. You could actually be traveling somewhere in August as well, Capricorn, like actual physical travel. But you are going on a self journey. You're very determined, okay? You know what you want. You're on a mission, okay? And you're headed on the right path. Spirit is saying you're on the right path. Don't doubt where you are. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Spirit, can I have some closing messages for Capricorn? So you're going to be receiving some news soon, a message. I don't know if this is through maybe a prayer, like an answered prayer. It's good news. It's something that you've been wanting. It's something that you've been kind of hoping for. But again, I have another travel card here. So for some of you Capricorns, travel is definitely in your future, or sometime this month in August, okay? But also it's like, I feel like you're going to have a choice to make. You have a decision to make, and again, you're going to receive a message. Somebody's going to be trying to really get their point across. And it could be you. But it's like, you feel like everything is up in the air. And this is that need to be grounded. Again, I'm feeling like very dizzy, and I'm feeling very anxious all of a sudden. So I feel like you guys might be going through something a little bit stressful this month as well. But understand that it's all about gaining balance back into your personal universe, Capricorn. Okay, so whatever this message that you're getting that you've been wanting to hear will be like an answer to your prayer. Very positive, very good news, something that you've been wanting to hear. It's going to make you feel good. But I see that balance is coming. You might feel a little bit like somebody's really trying to get their point across to you. Okay, they have a lot to say, or they're expecting a lot of you. Somebody's expecting so much of you, and you're kind of like, whoa, like that's a lot, but which is causing you to feel anxious and ungrounded and just in your head constantly trying to figure out an answer. But Spirit is saying that there will be balance brought to this situation. You will have to make a decision, and you might choose to move forward and walk away from that situation. I don't know if this is work or the family issue that we were talking about earlier, but I do see balance being brought to it, okay? So let's see if we can get a few closing messages here from Spirit for Capricorn, August 2019. Spirit, any more messages? Yes. Okay, so this card came out sideways. It's the Four of Pentacles. And I do read sideways cards. So the Four of Pentacles, somebody is going to be disappointed. So I do think that there is a split. Like I said, you have to make a choice. You're going to move on from something, okay? But I think that what's happening is you're having a very hard time letting go of whatever it is. It's almost like you want to control it and just kind of hold on to it and not give it to anybody. Very possessive, okay? So it's going to be a very difficult decision to make. That's what I'm feeling. You don't really want anything to change is what I'm feeling like, Capricorn. You don't want anything to change. You really just want everything to stay the same. And Spirit is saying it can't stay the same right now. It has to change. It's time for things to change. And the last card that I have for you is, is Sagittarius in reverse, which is Temperance in reverse. So be very careful this month, because this is a beautiful reading, Capricorn, but this is all about being overwhelmed, okay? So again, with the Eight of Wands, very overwhelmed, feeling like a lot is expected of you, very stressed out, and you really needing to bring back that healing and that balance. But to do that, you might have to step away from some things that have been an everyday part of your life. You may have to really, like I said in the beginning of your reading, you had, what do you desire? You really need to take into account exactly what it is you want and what you desire, and make sure that what you have in your life and what you're doing in your life is in alignment with what you desire, okay? Capricorn, that's all that I'm getting for you today. This is your August 2019 reading. Thank you so much for checking in, and check back soon. I will have some new readings very soon. Thank you.